Hi, this is Sarah Regan from Strengths Now, and we're continuing our video series where we highlight one of the different Clifton StrengthsFinder themes and talk about how it may show up during times of crisis or uncertainty. And today we're going to talk about the theme of communication. If you have communication in your top 5, you are likely known as somebody who's a good conversationalist, somebody who is perhaps transparent, has a gift with telling stories or communicating information in a way that's clear and succinct for other people. Maybe you're able to explain things in a way that is understandable for others. And you enjoy talking and getting a conversation going. So in times of change and uncertainty and crisis, I think one of the things that we're all learning right now is that our words matter. We have examples of this all day, every day, in every media source. But we're seeing examples of how people are able to use words to unify or divide, to create confusion or stability, to create compassion or panic. And so this is really an opportunity for you to rise to our times right now and to be thinking about within your team, in your organization, or in your community, how can you use your voice and use your skill of communication to talk about what's important, to communicate the why, and also to help create perhaps the messaging that goes out on behalf of a group. So it could be that you offer to help create talking points or serve as a sounding board for somebody who's going to speak publicly. You review the announcements or a press release before it goes out, a memo to the team, something that allows you to be able to wordsmith and think about what's the clearest way for us to convey this message in a way that's going to work for people and really resonate. One of the watch outs with the communication theme I often talk about, it's that talking listening ratio. So many people around you may need more time to think, to be able to gather their thoughts before putting them into words. So use some patience with those around you. And also it's a time to start practicing the questions that you can use to elicit other people to engage in conversation. Simply asking other people, what is your reaction? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And making sure that you pause and allow people the time that they need to respond. There's a lot of transparency that comes with this theme as well. Sometimes you might find that people can read your emotion pretty easily, or that perhaps you don't have a great poker face. And so be careful about who you are keeping counsel with, who is your sounding board. And that's just a way to make sure that you have an opportunity to verbally process, to think out loud, but not in a way perhaps that the audience is wider than it needs to be. So I offer those tips and hints and would like to hear from you with the communication theme about how it's serving you well and how it's having impact with those around you. Take good care, everyone. Thanks.